So firstly, I want to thank Seachta Farrell and Seachta Doherty for this nomination, Ceann Comhairle. Government, of course, is not about one individual, but the person elected as Taoiseach. Their politics, their priorities, their values undoubtedly shape the future of the country. The Taoiseach, and by extension the government, must lead from the front and by example, demonstrating in word and deed that the public interest comes first, demonstrating courage and humility, honouring their word, acting with strong spirit and in good faith, meaning what you say, keeping promises. These, I believe, are the cornerstones of leadership. Ceann Comhairle, what happened here yesterday was the result of arrogant manoeuvring from Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and Michael Lowry TDs. I'm not happy with what transpired and the fact that the Dáil was repeatedly suspended, but I am resolute in the stance that we as opposition took. We stood to defend a very simple but very important principle, that no TD can be in government and in opposition at the same time. We pushed back against a brazen attempt to stymie, to silence and to sabotage the opposition. We collectively represent hundreds of thousands of people, and any attempt to railroad us will be met head-on, without fear or hesitation. We will stand our ground, and we will always stand up for those that depend on us to fight their corner. Ceann Comhairle, the people of Ireland have worked hard, and the state now has unprecedented wealth and resources, everything needed to build a fair and equal society. The state has never been richer, but so many of our people, working people, are left behind. I grew up in Dublin in the 1980s and things were tough. But never in my worst nightmares did I think that the soul of our city would carry the weight of so many sleeping bags in doorways, cardboard boxes for shelter, tents lining our canals, and homeless hubs as refuge for so many families. The housing and homeless crisis crystallises the unfair society that all of you have created. Working people go to soup kitchens. Families struggle for the basics. Children wait in agony for life-changing operations. Trolleys line overcrowded hospitals. Why is it that a country that is so wealthy, that nothing seems to work? And the answer is Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. And you now have no excuses left. The resources are there, yet your programme for government is simply a charter for more of the same, a blueprint for further crises. You've no clear plans to deliver on childcare, to change the lives of low and middle income workers, no clear timeline to address the issues for carers, and only a passing interest in the future of our country and the reunification of our island. All you have is a selection of promises, promises that all have been made before, promises that all have been broken before. This is an incredible country. We have the best of people and communities, but our communities and people have been left down for generations by bad government for whom the achievement and maintenance of power has been the first priority. You have normalised the division between the haves and have-nots. You have delivered for the insiders but shortchanged working people again and again. But our motivation remains that one day, in the not too distant future, we will have a government for working people. A government that ensures that people have a home, that they can see a doctor when they're sick, that childcare is affordable, that they have living costs that don't break the bank. And a government to restore the hope in our young people, that they can have their opportunity for a good and decent future here in their own country. So Lanamid, ag obair chun tacaíocht a bhaile, son rawa eile seachas rialtas faoi ceannas Fianna Fáil agus Fine Gael. Chun go maithimid lámach faoi dhearg le rialtas son an Coshuinter Ibra, son Chowley agus son Pobble. Ceann Comhairle, today will not be our day, but our day will come. Our work and our ambition for building a better, fair, equal and and united Ireland has never been more important. And we stick to that task with real belief, with renewed hope and refreshed determination. And it is in that spirit that I accept this nomination.
Thank you very much.